Welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Junior Garcia, and here are some of the stories we have for you tonight. VI Port Authority rolling out welcome mat for the world. Delta's Atlanta to St. Croix flights extended through summer, and chikungunya cases continue to rise. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8.
News Channel 8 is brought to you by Omega XL. Experience Larry King's breakthrough secret to joint pain relief, Omega XL. To order or find out more information, call 1-800-298-1647 or check us out at asseenonchanel8.com.
In tonight's top story, VI Port Authority Executive Director Carlton Dow on Tuesday, the Senate Finance Committee hearing said that the U.S. Virgin Islands is competing with the world in attracting travelers, and the VI Port Authority is doing more with less to throw out the welcome mat.
All kind of groups say they're going to do this and do that.
Yep.
I have not seen anything.
Same.
I don't have the luxury of time. I know what the port plans are, which is to dredge, which is to do some work at the bulkhead, which is to prepare a better apron. We're looking at, Mr. Mapp is currently looking at some properties we expect to try to obtain that's government owned in the area. So we must go ahead. We can't, and when you, a lot of times I want to make it clear. You might have the song, you know, some people come to talk to you. They have all these wishes and all what we're going to do. You haven't seen the first penny yet. So the port can't sit back and wait. So that's why we move. We expect that actual work, boots on the ground in Gallows Bay area, is probably maybe a couple months away, if so long. It all hinges upon getting the permit, one of which is right here. Just recently when the board, the action that we took, we all believe that there shouldn't consistently be an exclusive right to operate there, and that's why the board, in the most recent renewal of the lease for the vendor, the board has said that any additional years would come without exclusivity. They pushed back, but our board was steadfast, and a couple of our members were adamant that going forward, the exclusive lease period is not something we want to continue at the airport. One is Viper has the same plan like the central government. The only difference is that Viper was paying 100% of the very same plan that the central government have. And now Viper would be paying 85%, and the employee now 15%. And the reason it was never instituted before, although there was talk and talk, is because we felt an obligation to our employees that unless we had brought all the union contracts up to date, we bear the cost and didn't want to implement it. And it's interesting because the central government is looked to as that the most liberal programs, and here Viper had 100% pay. So sometimes we also have to be careful of what we're asking for, because if it's equal across the board, then you could expect that insurance continue to go up. And I always say that insurance is a necessary evil. That's what I personally say.
In other news, St. Croix's economy will receive a greater boost now that the new Delta Airlines service between Atlanta and St. Croix will run longer than originally planned. The United States Virgin Islands Department of Tourism confirmed that the weekly service scheduled to return to the territory December 20th, 2014, after a long absence, will operate several months beyond the second week of May, as originally planned, and will instead terminate on Sunday, August 15th, 2015. Delta's return to St. Croix is great news, and adding more flights will positively impact the local economy, said Beverly Nicholson Dottie, U.S. Virgin Islands Commissioner of Tourism. The weekly Saturday service will operate between Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport and Henry E. Roslin Airport in St. Croix. In preparation for the new flights, the Department of Tourism recently spent several weeks in Atlanta and in the Minneapolis feeder market educating consumers, travel agents, tour operators, the media, and Virgin Islanders about the Delta service. Flights are currently available for purchase. Last night, we reported that the Central High School was interrupted yesterday due to a foul odor. Tonight, Education Commissioner Donna Fred Gregory and St. Croix Superintendent Gary Malloy clears the air on what exactly happened yesterday at the campus.
Last school year, we had major issues with odor at Central High School.
Yes.
And this summer, we spent the entire summer working on mitigating the issues there. The contractor came in and really did an excellent job with ensuring that we were able to reopen Central High School. Yesterday, we got a call from, I got a call from the superintendent indicating that there was a 911 call made to 911 from one of our principals,
Yes.
assistant principals rather, indicating that there was an propane odor at the school. All of the emergency agencies came out, Waste Management, Fire, Department of Health, all of those agencies came out to address the situation. Upon embarking on the campus, there was no odor
Yes.
there. There's some testing equipment there on site that tests the I can't remember what it is,
I'm not sure what
the H2S, the H2S
Right. Levels.
levels there, and those were down. So we found no issue. Apparently, there was some propane sent that we have not figured out necessarily where that was coming from. We looked at the kitchen area. There was no
Yeah.
issue there. School is back in session today, and we assure the parents that we are doing everything in our power to ensure the safety and security of the students there. And if there is any issue, we assure everyone in this community that we will address it.
Right.
We will not allow what occurred last year to occur again. So, we've gotten assurances from the contractor that the work that was done, it was, it's certified. So we are continuing to look at that situation very closely. I just spoke with Mr. Malloy before I came down here, and he assured me that everything at Central High is normal.
Right.
The principal is, because of course, the issues there created some psychological issues, concerns there at the school. So the principal is working with her crisis intervention team to ensure that, the students and the staff are comfortable in that environment.
Good evening. This is Gary Malloy, the superintendent of St. Croix District. I just wanted to give an update on the smell that permeated the campus at Central High today. And I want to assure all parents, students, faculty, and staff, and the community that the smell that was on the campus today had nothing to do with any of the repairs or the work done with the school over the summer based on the sewage. The smell was reported this morning. A propane-type smell was reported, and based on that smell, the first responders responded immediately. We did walkthroughs, tests were taking on the campus to ensure that there was nothing in the air that was harmful. In addition to that, the monitors were checked. There was nothing that gave any alarm from the monitors that are in place. Pretty much had a smooth day at Central. At the end, we were able to continue the rest of the day. Students were in their classes. At lunchtime, those students that had lunch went to eat lunch. Those students that were not eating lunch or had finished, then they were asked to the field area where we had the tent. And then classes resumed for their third period shortly after that. Just wanted to report and give an update on the smell at Central High School.
Stay tuned. We have more news right after this.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
And welcome back to News Channel 8. The number of suspected chikungunya cases nearly doubled in the last 2 weeks. The Commissioner of Health, Doris Plaskett, recently concluded a multi-agency task force conference call to organize and align the department's effort to support and protect the community against the spread of disease-carrying mosquitoes.
The Department of Health leads a multi-agency approach to combat disease-carrying mosquitoes. The Commissioner of Health, Doris Plaskett, recently concluded a multi-agency task force conference call to organize and align the department's efforts to support and protect the community against the spread of chikungunya and other harmful mosquito-borne illnesses, such as dengue. The meeting allowed leaders from the Department of Licensing and Consumer Affairs, Waste Management Authority, Department of Tourism, Department of Education, Department of Public Works, Occupational Safety and Health Administration, and government health officials to come together and establish a coordinated effort to mitigate mosquitoes in the territory. Discussions led to confirmation that DOH will be providing training to help mitigate the current mosquito populations in order to ensure that all hands are on deck to clean up our mosquito infestation. In addition to the efforts to safeguard the general public, they also have established a means to train facility maintenance staff in all government agencies, the private sector, and other interested organizations. By empowering other agencies to do point source application of breeding sites with ultra-effective pesticides, the territory expects to see a decrease in population of disease-carrying mosquitoes. Waste Management's Executive Director, Maine Cornwall, stated that Waste Management conducts larva setting at public trash repositories and will aid the department in efforts to address other areas of concern. Department of Tourism Commissioner Beverly Nicholson Doty and Commissioner of the Department of Licensing and Consumer Affairs Wayne Biggs were also heavily involved in the dialogue, and as a result, the team of commissioners continue to support hotels and other business owners with information that will equip them and their patrons with the knowledge of the most effective products and practices. The Department of Health continues to strengthen efforts between the Department of Health clinics, providers, and our local hospitals. The Department of Health met with the clinical staff at the Community Health Clinic in St. Thomas at Roy Lester Schneider Medical Center facility in order to alleviate any surge of affected community members. Health epidemiologist Dr. Esther Ellis, the Health Commissioner Doris Plaskett, and the Medical Director Mark Jerome gave a formal training and Q&A, which resulted in a successful transition. St. Thomas's Community Health Clinic will now be better prepared to see patients with suspected chikungunya and or dengue. The clinic staff will also be making neighborhood rounds to do public outreach and strengthen the department's awareness efforts. As the multi-agency task force moves forward in their efforts, the entire team of commissioners and government health officials ask that we continue to spread the message and fight the bite.
Tonight, we continue our coverage on the Department of Health and their annual Health Wellness Expo, where they were registering clients for the October Making Stride Against Breast Cancer Walk. Let's take a look.
My name is Vivian Furiat. I'm here with Luz Rodriguez, and we're here registering clients for our October 18 Making Stride Against Breast Cancer Walk. This walk helps patients, uninsured patients, get mammograms done, and we do a fundraiser for them to get this procedure.
My name is Luz Rodriguez. I'm also a volunteer with American Cancer Society. And as you know, we already finished with the Relay for Life Raising Fund for our cancer patient in St. Croix. And another one of our biggest fundraising is Making Stride. And this year is finished the fight against breast cancer. And this walk is to also make the awareness about breast cancer on the island, and they encourage people that early detection saves life. And it's going to be on October 18,
starting at 6 o'clock.
And Vivian can tell us what some good
at the Bazen Triangle Station. We're starting at 6 o'clock, and we're going to the wharf. We'll have a few presentations, and we'll have a few survivors giving some testimony. We also have on September 21st our Going Pink Tea Party. So please contact us to get some tickets and be a part of it. Our phone number is 718-7257 for the tea party. And you want to register, please call us at 513-8145 and
At Lucy 643-5504. And this, we have to thank the Palms and Rustica because they are the one that are sponsoring these activities, and all the money is going to go towards our breast cancer fund. Also, Zumba. The Zumba this is the third year that the Zumba in St. Croix had joined us to help us to raise funds. And on Friday, October 17, we're asking everybody to come to Canigeta Center and buy the tickets for a donation of $15. And all the money is also going to go towards our breast cancer funds. Thank you, Zumba people. Thank you, Rustica. Thank you, the Palm, and all our lovely sponsors.
Stay tuned. We have more news straight ahead.
This newscast has been sponsored by Mario's Virgin Crystal. Let us save you the hassle of lugging those jugs around. Purified bottled water conveniently delivered to your home or office. Also available in your favorite grocery store. Call 773-2810.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
At the Education After Hours Expo, we spoke to William Matthew, District Director of Maintenance, where he shared his wish list for Ricardo Richards for replacing those trailers. Let's take a look.
William Matthew, District Director of Maintenance. And I have in my possession a wish list for Ricardo Richards. As you know, those trailers need to be replaced. And of course, we are proposing to place some classrooms along the perimeter of the facility and get rid of those old trailers that are termite infested. And of course, in addition to that, we want to place a covered drain between those classrooms for the children, because at the moment they have no recreational equipment, neither any gym. So we have a covered play area we are proposing, wish list. And the same goes here for Alexander Henderson School. They have no play equipment, neither they have any gym, but we have this covered area that would accommodate them.
My name is Janet Brow, Director of School Community Relations here at the Department of Education. My office, we have several initiatives going on under my office. We have the Parent University that has begun from the year 2009. We're doing this month for September is we're going to all the back to school meetings for the month of September. The schools have already put out a schedule, and we will be there at those back to school meetings, giving presentation from all the directors. We'll be offering child care services, tutorial services, homework assistance. We have a counseling center, so we're taking Parent University into the schools for the month of September. Also under this division, we have community outreach representative, and next month we will be going into the Hispanic communities where we'll be offering focus group meetings to sit down with all the Hispanic parents, because we want to find out why our Hispanic parents are not really involved in education. So we're coming to you. We want to find out what we can do as far as the Department of Education to assist you in coming into the school, because you are also a part of this system and you're important. Also in my under my office, we have the radio program called Everyone's Responsibility, Education, Everyone's Responsibility. It's heard on 107.9 FM, The Vibe, every Saturday from 9 to 10. It's a radio program where we have the schools, administrators, directors, different entities sharing information to the general public. We also have a television program called Ed Talk that is viewed on Channel 6, the government access channel. And that's also where we go to the school and we visit different activities that the schools are doing. We have sit-down discussions with directors or consultants, also sharing information to the general public. So those are some of the activities from under my office that we're doing. And We just invite you to be a part of this. Thank you. And for more information, you can call me, Janet Brow, at the Department of Education, 773-1095, extension 7094, or jbrow2 at stx.k12.vi.
Don't go anywhere. We have your weather coming up next.
Your weather coming up next. Your weather.
And here's a look at your local weather.
Tonight, isolated showers, partly cloudy with a low around 77. East wind around 16 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Thursday, isolated showers, mostly sunny with a high near 84. East-northeast wind 14 to 16 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Thursday night, scattered showers, partly cloudy with a low around 79. East wind around 16 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 30%. New precipitation amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch possible. Friday, scattered showers, mainly before noon. Mostly sunny with a high near 84. East wind around 17 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 30%. New precipitation amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch possible. This is Cheryl Francis with your Channel 8 News Weather.
Thank you for tuning in. That's all we have for local news. Do not forget to like us on Facebook at WSVI-CH8. Also follow us on Twitter at WSVI-TV News Channel 8. Be sure to subscribe to Channel 8 on your YouTube at WSVI-TV News Channel 8. Watch us on your computer, plus use the free Dish Anywhere app to DVR us or see us anywhere in the world on your smartphone or tablet. I'm Junior Garcia, and World News is up next. Good night, Virgin Islands.
News Channel 8 is brought to you by Omega XL. Experience Larry King's breakthrough secret to joint pain relief, Omega XL. To order or find out more information, call 1-800-298-1647 or check us out at asseenonchanel8.com.